All right, we are just jumping in live because he's manic today in a vertical stream. Batman is training.
How's everybody doing out there? Like I said, I know exactly what it is with everything. I know reality. I know exactly what it is. Folks in their feelings, man. I'm loving it. God is always working on me. That's how I feel. Like I said, today's a very hard day. You know what I mean? I'm feeling it, going through it, and I'm still out here. That's how you know it's real. That's how you know it takes hard work and dedication, because folks ain't going to take the time to do this. And when it gets hard, like right now, they for sure not going to do this. You feel me? So I just did some martial arts, right, training. So I got videos for that. I might do it some more in a minute. All right, we'll see what's up. Did perfect vertical lift today somehow. I have no idea how, but that's what I'm saying. God speaks to me. He told me I'm going through like a major final transformation or something. I don't know, but that was probably the best lift I've ever done. Vertical lift, straight up in the air, held it, highest reach, and I could put all those records on there, but I can't really. I don't have room to, work them all in. So it's cool. It's, I did one side rep and we did a perfect vertical lift. That's the thing. Like, I'm really way beyond what I'm even saying. You understand? Because again, the way that all this is structured a certain way that I still have to follow, and I have to, go along to get along and do what I can with the, the cards I'm dealt and the resources I have to work with, which ain't much and pretty much next to nothing. So, like I said, this was all self-made. You know what I mean? What I want to do right now, I'm trying to just take a second, and then I want to do some jogging around this, jogging around the court with it all moving, and see how I'm doing, because it's hard right now, man. That's what folks don't get me. Like, I'm a real one. Like, I'll really just keep going. No matter what. That's what folks don't get. Like, I'm really built like that. The way they was trying to portray 50 Cent, like I said, that's my story. I'm the survivor. I'm the one who went through everything. The way they was trying to portray Roy Jones Jr., that's me. I'm the one who will keep going no matter what. That was never Roy Jones Jr. Are you serious? Roy Jones Jr. was never a tough guy either. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Y'all gossip too much. You got, people like Joe Rogan saying fake positivity about people who never made it. See, all these people, they want to have like some kind of legacy, but none of them actually built a real legacy. It's all just fake. That's what the Illuminati and the Masons do. When y'all sell your soul to the devil and you deal with the masonry stuff and you're trying to look for a name in the game, that whole game is pointless. You understand? It's like being royalty in the kingdom of what? You understand? It ain't nothing but nonsense. You understand? None of it exists. You understand? Roy Jones Jr. still ain't even had a real career. That's the way real people who have escaped the Matrix like me are looking at it. You understand? Floyd Mayweather, I mean, come on, bro. We all know what he's known for, right? Come on, man. You can't be serious, bro. Like, none of these people have a real name in the game. This is the only game that's in reality. And like I said, if you want to be the best, you got to compete. You know what I'm saying? Like me, like I said, I'm not on what they on. I'm not facilitating nothing. Like, we don't have to do the stuff that they on with that fake stuff and talking has to do with even that sport or anything they talk about. You know what I mean? Champions compete. Champions are going to be the best, no matter what you put in front of them, no matter what they go through, no matter what. That's the champion. The champion has to go through the journey. It's basically impossible. And that's what you're seeing right now. Okay, I could explain, I could go into detail. You should be able to see it by looking. Bro, like I said, I'm going through it right now, man. You know what I mean? For real. That's what I'm saying. I'm still out here. Like I said, best vertical lift I've probably ever done with one side rep, mind you. Right? Like I said, we train above the bar. Right? This is bar for bar fitness. Right? Like I said, I'm the CEO of all my companies that I keep ideas and I'm the boss. I'm out here getting pissed.
Nightmare.
I ain't, sitting inside doing nothing. I'm not sitting inside playing video games. I'm not on all these apps like most of these dudes. Most of these dudes want to pursue it. For me, I feel like it's a waste of time. But I mean, look at your standards. Look at so-called standards. Like I said, whenever it comes to the best guy and best looking me, right, all of them act like they can't see. Because the thing is, I'm just too good. You understand? Because I'm the best, and the minute they see, oh, he's the best, they think that, whatever they like that's what I'm saying. You can see that they clearly don't have a grasp on reality. You understand? Because, like I said, you could just have a conversation, but it's a self-defeatance mentality. It's insecurities that people don't want to try. And
I had a feeling he was going to do a vertical.
So that's why when folks see me, when so-called women see me, right, they see me at the top, at the top. That's the truth. It was never about anything other than that. That's why they all resort to what they doing, where they, talking, whatever and saying whatever. Like, what's the purpose of that? Like I said, I'm a human being, man. Treat me with humanity and compassion. You understand? That's what I'm saying. Folks who operate like that, I don't need to talk to. That's why I don't waste my time. because I can see how y'all do things, and y'all give conversation in your time. You don't see your sense of self-value, especially this new generation with the millennials. They have no sense of self-worth or self-value. So you're gonna give your time and really waste time and entertain, even talking with a dude who got nothing to offer you, with a dude who don't look like this. So you're never gonna be this handsome and overcome. That's reality. See, they keep trying to say that when I'm speaking up and I'm saying the truth, that I feel some way. You can't tell me how I feel. I don't feel anyway. I'm pointing out reality. See, the thing is, like I said, they do not have any scope of reality whatsoever. And like I said, I'm saying again, you all told the dudes who don't look anywhere near this handsome, who will never be built like this, who could never come close to me, that if they came out and trained with me right here, right, they'd look silly. They wouldn't come close, right? But that's what you settle for, and that's what you do because you have deep insecurities. You're used to losing. You've made it habit.
Yeah, he said a buck and a half.
You've made it habit and routine to deal with people who you shouldn't even be wasting the time of day, because you should know your self-worth and self-value. Your value should be through your worth. If you're a woman, see, I've never been about anything that these people said. They got jobs. He was jelly, right? So I can't even go eat at a diner because I shine and I'm the best. That's the only reason. They just make up things, make up excuses, and take fake talk, and then I'm all of a sudden, right? I don't have the same rules everybody else gives just because people are jelly. That means I'm doing something right. You understand what I'm saying? That's okay. I'll go eat somewhere else, somewhere better that has better food. You feel me? I don't worry about closed doors because closed doors are closed doors.
Did he get kicked out of somewhere?
Closed doors to give me better opportunities. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what happens. It ends up having me go somewhere else, and then I meet different people, new people, and do what I want. You know what I mean? Like, not everybody has to like me, man. I'm not here to be like. I'm gonna say it again, man. Women, all I've ever been is self-empowerment, teaching self-empowerment, not only for men but for women as well, for everybody. So see, I have to point out the truth, just like I've done with these groups, just like I've done with everything. If I don't point out the truth and make the separation and the divide and say this is this group, this is that group, and this is the behavior over here, and this is the better behavior over here, and this is what we're trying to get to, then how are you ever gonna make a change? You understand what I'm saying? Like I said, same thing with the so-called women. I have to reteach. All of you have to be women, especially this millennial generation. I have to teach you what all y'all mothers was on, and how they was moving, and what they was doing. You know what all they mothers was doing? Pain. Why? Because that's just reality. That's just how it works. Look at me. It's common sense. See, the new generation understand they're completely backwards. Okay? They're all selling their soul right and left. The devil taught them to think backwards, talk backwards, walk backwards. That's literally what the move was that Michael Jackson came from. Y'all didn't know that? That's where it came from. Came straight from the devil. You can say what you want, but everybody who gets in the music industry from what I researched, it's so these old. So, I mean, look at how they did it. Look at everything that happened. And, you can make an excuse and say, oh, it's over the music royalties, which I'm sure some of it was. But, I mean, did anyone really capitalize on that? I mean, it's just the work of the devil, period. And when you sell your soul to the devil, like all of them have, right, what do you expect? That system does it to their own. I've been teaching this for decades. I can't see nothing. How many folks are in here? Come on, man. Can't see nothing. You can't see nothing out here every time. And, I got to save my battery. We got 7. We got 2 lights. That's good. There was more in here earlier. See, that's the thing. You know what I mean? You can see what it is. You know what I mean? You can see what it is clear as day. Like I said, it's all good. It ain't never been fair. It don't got to be fair. People can waste their time. That's all they doing is wasting their time. They can waste their time trying to look for any nuance, to not admit and acknowledge my success, to not admit and acknowledge my greatness. That's fine. I'm not looking for your validation. See what I'm saying? I validated myself a long time ago. The world validated me and God validated me. And that's all that matters. God validates me. You feel me? So like I said, that's exactly why. I literally will go on social media. I'll look at all these different platforms. I'll see actual women sitting there wasting their time. Y'all want to sit around all day. This is what so-called women doing today. They are sitting around all day doing nothing. Y'all ain't even listening to music or having fun. Y'all just want to sit there and you're going to entertain and talk to dudes that everything's uneventful with. What's the point of that? That's really what they think their job is. They think their job is just, oh, I'm here and I'm just going to sit here and stand here. See, that's why with me, it don't work like that. Like me, everything is real. You understand? Me, if I get in a relationship, it's a real relationship. We're going to go out places. We're going to have fun. I don't care if I got no money. We're going to walk. We're going to go where we need to go. That's the way real people operate, bro. I don't know who these people even is. Not a single one of them has a name in the game. I'm at the top of the game, top of the world. Like I said, I got a whole platform. This is the best platform, most marketing promotion you'll ever see. We got the most circulation for real. And all these folks, right, they feel something about it. They in denial of reality and in denial of my success. Because I made it. I was the only one that, like I said, I was all on my own against all odds. All these people was jelly me, and somehow I'm the only one who made it. With pure power and resilience, determination and discipline. I know you in your feelings. I know y'all feel some way. I know you in your feelings. Like I said, I'm asking again, why do so-called women every day make horrible decisions? And then why do you feel that, everything is above reproach and we can't discuss what you're doing? Like I said, I make a career out of it. I'm going to talk about your mishaps and mistakes, and I'm going to get paid for it, sister. Honey, that's how I talk. Like I said, don't repeat my words back to me. That's what I said to you. That's my rhetoric. That's not yours. Why you repeat my words? What is that? Like I said, it's time for people to get a grip. It's time for people to get it together. If you ain't got no options where you at, like I said, if you over there in Austin, Texas, and you barely getting by and you in a mood because of it, that's not my fault. That's not my problem. Nobody want to live in Austin, man. Who want to live in Austin, bro? A city that's falling apart. Come on, man. That's modern day Gotham, man. We got it way better down here. We do. We got it way better down here. First of all, I'll feel how I want, say what I want, when I want, do whatever I want. Right? I'm all about freedom. I did all this to make sure I have my freedom, complete freedom. I already earned my freedom. I'm sovereign. Folks can't tell me nothing. And I'm the divine authority, divine law. I'm the enforcer of divine law. I'm really Batman. So,
He's talking about Austin.
A huge transformation right now in front of me. I love it today. Nobody's out here. Finally. Because when everybody's out here, I can't get nothing done. You feel me? I can't do nothing. That's the thing folks don't get. I like being by myself. As soon as I say that, folks got to pull up. That's how it works. You just gonna lightly jog. You know what I mean? I'm going through it, and I still want to try to work through it and work it out. Oh, baby, work out, work, baby, work out, baby, work out. Like I said, I'm out here. Like real celebrity, I'm out here. I'm out here every day. All you folks can come holler at me, come talk, have a conversation. If you're gonna pay me, if you ain't gonna pay me, I ain't talking about nothing. Feel me? Pay me. Y'all got a celebrity, you got access to a celebrity for now. I appreciate it, all that. Hey, dog, give me this money. Get the hell out of here. That's right, I'm getting the hell out of here. I'm tired of this. Tired of this place. Tired of this. I'm getting the hell out of here. I can't wait. I can't wait to go to like New York, Boston. Cool. I'm so excited for what God told me. God promised me. I'll wait forever. I don't care how long it takes. That's the thing. While I'm waiting, I'm not stagnating. I'm building my company. Building my company in better shape every day, pushing my limits. That man has no limits. Right? Remember what Alfred tells him? Well, you do, sir. He tells him, well, you do. That's hilarious. And he said, I guess you could tell me I told you so. He said, I won't want to. Like, Alfred really cares about that. I don't have an Alfred yet, but I'm sure it's coming at some point because it's always in the depiction. You feel me? All right, let's see. I'm gonna take a piece. I'm feeling it today. You have no idea. Gotta get my daily goggins. For real, we do. That's the type of endurance I'm gonna need. I gotta have more endurance than him. You know? I can talk, what if I have to run miles or something on command? What if I have to run? Sometimes you have to run. You don't know. You don't know. Maybe Godzilla is, you know, gonna appear out of the Pacific or something.
Godzilla!
Look, it's Godzilla! Maybe Godzilla will be out here in these streets. And I might have to run. I might have to run for miles because I'm Batman. And then get to a higher vantage point and win. Because even Godzilla can't stop me. Because I'm Batman. That's why. Because I'm a real Batman. I really do this. That's right. I win against Superman. I win against the Riddler. I win against the Flash. He's slow. I win against everybody. Because I'm Batman. I'm a strategic mind. I cannot be defeated or thwarted. Because I'm Batman. That's right. I know Batman is tired. You're going through a lot.
He's lost this
I know
shit.
Batman. We'll continue to push. So I have to get ready in case Godzilla exists. That's right. So like I said, yeah, it's just too funny, man. Folks, it's hilarious. See, I'm out here bettering myself. You folks better get time to it. I'm a grown man. I ain't worried about what nobody say. That's what my dad did. My dad would wake up, start running. Go run on Town Lake. Change the name back to Town Lake, man. Lady Bird Lake. What the hell is that? A lady bird. What the hell's a lady bird? It's a lady bird anyway. I told you, I was in a dark back alley up there the whole time all this stuff was going on. Nobody said nothing to me. I was right there on Rainy, in the back of that lot, working. Nobody said nothing to me. So don't tell me about, now this is happening and it's scary. Ain't nothing scary. You know what I mean? I think all that stuff is the same thing. I think it's corruption, personally. It's pretty clear. You know what I mean? I was back there by myself every night. It's right in the same area. It's in the same area as Town Lake or Lady Bird Lake. You know? I mean, like, it don't make no sense. Like, people walk around, you know? Like, never really had a problem. I remember I'd have some people make up stuff, say this and that and whatever, and never worried about it. You know what I mean? Never been a problem I can't handle. Ever. That's the thing. You know, folks will try to talk to me, and they just see real quick what it is. You know, they see who I really am because I let them know. You know what I mean? Like, ain't nothing for me. Ain't nothing for me to let folks know. You understand? I really protect everybody. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, whatever's going on in Austin and everywhere, they're real choosy and picky and selective, ain't they? Like everybody. You know? It's just the truth. Like me, nobody told me anything. That's what I'm saying. Like I was just up there, bro. I was working. I go back up there and do the same thing. And I'd be running my program and getting paid and making my money. That's the type of time they on out there. That's exactly what they do. That's the type of energy they on. They see that I'm doing a live stream. They see me up there. They know I'm working. Right? That's what folks do. Try to front. But once I'm out there for a minute, every time I go back to these places, I have to basically, without trying to remind everyone that I'm there and who I am. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just telling you the truth. Like, No, yeah, like once I'm there for a minute, folks start realizing who I am again.
All right, we're back to normal speed.
That I run everything. I run the city. It's my city. Austin, Texas is my city. I literally run Austin. For real. You know what I mean? So when people want to say things and this and that, I mean, that's cute, but there's nothing for me to prove. It's just what it is. I'm just telling you basic reality. You know what I mean? That's what they want. You understand? Like, I'm not in the business of ever giving the enemy what they want. The enemy is fake. All right? The devil is fake. The enemy is, I mean, the devil's real, but I'm saying everything he does is fake. And you got to get away from all that stuff, man. You know what I mean? You don't entertain what the enemy wants to talk and all that. Yeah, we know what it is. People can say what they want, do whatever they want. Don't care. We keep it trucking, we keep it pushing, stay positive, right? Keep saying the truth. Keep on moving forward. And that's how you win. Feel me? These folks could never walk in my shoes. Never. None of them. Are you serious? I know y'all saw the footwork yesterday. I know you seen the footwork in the martial arts videos. Footwork is unmatched, man. The footwork is there, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's why we do this training. Like I said, I'm not copying anyone else. I'm not copying anyone else's footwork. I'm doing me. I'm studying different things. I'm learning every martial arts discipline in existence. That's what they said Batman did, right? Okay. Because I'm the prophecy, I'm the depiction. Is what all the depictions are about, is about me. You know, I'm not doing this because it's the story. I'm doing it because the story was made about me. Makes sense? See, folks just can't comprehend that, and it's like funny as hell because it's understood what you're saying if you can't comprehend that, right? It's not out of the question at all. It's a prophecy, man. You know, it was a story and a depiction, like everything, but it's a story that exists, and I am the story. Makes sense? So yeah, I got to learn every martial arts discipline I can in existence, learning more every single day, and it just is what it is. It's what we're going to keep on doing. You know what I mean? It has a lot of similarities to all those depictions and things that I've been into for so long, you know, so it makes sense, makes perfect sense to me. Feel me? But yeah, like I said, you just got to get ready, man. You know, it's not easy. It's never been easy. That lift I did today was crazy, man. That was just crazy. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's the thing too. I'll move around with my training because you got, you know, everything going on and moving through here or whatever. So I got to stay out the way sometimes and do what I need to do. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Coming out and training. Like I said, anybody want to train with me? $50, 30-minute session, $100 for an hour. I love that folks is in their feelings. That's what I love. I love that folks know exactly who I am and what I do and where I'm at. And they know exactly how I'm talking and what I have to say. Right. And that's the thing. Like, other folks' opinion is irrelevant to me. I mean, man, I'm really now a lot nicer. So, like I said, we got to keep training, bro. It's just that simple. We got to keep training. We got to make it happen. Hold on, I'm going to tie this shoe. I don't even, you could never comprehend the dues that I have paid being Batman. No, that's the thing. The whole time I'm going through different things, regenerating literally. And that's what it takes. That's why I can't wait for the money, because
you're welcome, Vlad.
I always have a point to prove. I don't care how many points I prove that I've proven already. I've proven every point already. I always got a point to prove. That's just how I move. All my points, you know, have been proven. You know what I mean? But that's my mentality. That's why I always win. It's because I try, right? Isn't that why folks like Red Pill, right, wanted to, you know, talk how they were talking or whatever and say the opposite? Oh, the harder you try, Tyree, whatever. No, the harder I try, the more you're in your feelings, right? The harder I try, that's what y'all fear. Y'all fear somebody who cares enough to try, who cares enough to go hard. That's a cute dog. Who cares enough to go hard and really make it happen. And that's the thing. They all wish they could do what I'm doing, but you want my crown, which you'll never have. You want my crown is customized to me. And it's that Batman mask. You understand, for real? But you want my crown without the hard work. You don't want to put the hard work in that I do, but you want, my throne, to sit in my throne, right? That's not how it works, right? You're not willing to work for it. You always be mediocre. And I don't know what that feels like. That's why every day I'm so happy. That's why I love life. I love myself. Like, I push myself because I'm not empty. I'm filled with purpose. I'm beyond fulfilled, beyond satisfied every day. I'm just never satisfied because I'm ambitious. Just how you're supposed to be. You know what I mean? You're supposed to be, I want more. That's what any real man wants. You want more. So, like I said, I don't know, man. There ain't nobody who's slightly competing in any category across the board. Like I said, I've run circles around everyone, bro, for all the time. Like I said, I focus on what matters. So that's the thing. I don't need much to do what I'm doing. I don't need much. You know what I mean? That's the biggest difference between you and I. Like I said, my whole deal is I want the public to pay me, man. Like, I want some real support. Like I said, everybody honking, right? But nobody got, nobody wants to donate and support. Oh, man. Like, what is y'all on? What is y'all talking about? Like I said, it's crystal clear to me. Is what it is. Like, folks are not all struggling, man. All these people have everything they need. They said they good. Folks just don't, like I said, I don't know what it is. I really truly don't. So we got Cashapp, PayPal, and Venmo. Like, we are able to do this so that folks can support. What the hell is that?
What the hell?
Some giant basketball. I saw him out here with it the other day. What is this? What happened? Must have been a part of something. That's crazy. It's like huge. Yeah. Like I said, man, folks can feel however they want. I'm not in the business of feelings. Right? Feelings are not facts. And it's just that simple. So us, we got to keep on pushing forward, no matter what. And it's just that simple, man. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'm seeing it all come together regardless because I'm manually making it happen. This is what I always had to do. My whole life was like this. I always had to manually make stuff happen. Like, I spent tons of money, and I had a lot of money to work with because I earned it and I made it all hard work.
I think we're safe right now. Calchu, he lost his shit right out of the gate this morning. Went on his racial fucking homophobic tirades, fucking bitching about everyone and everything. Nuked stream after stream. 3 in a row he nuked. He the fourth one he got through, just pissing and moaning, trying to get to the hospital, couldn't decide. He says something's fucking wrong with him. He needed to get checked out. We think it's from him doing the jumps yesterday, landing on his trench foot. It's all fucked up, but he's running around now. He's just fucking manic. That's about it.
A lot of times, but I just always manually have to do things. Even when I didn't have nothing, I had to manually figure it out. So folks don't get it. I'm like Jason Bourne for real. I'm gonna make it. Yes, it does matter. That matters more than anything. When you can, like, I've proven that I can just literally just show up somewhere, like what happened in Austin, and you saw what happened. And I told you I'm gonna make it every single time, with nothing, nobody, and nowhere to go. Even if that was my situation, still today, I'm gonna make it happen. Most folks can't do that. Most folks can't see that they're not resourceful or smart enough. That's another level of intelligence, and that's what built all this. So it just is what it is. I think I'm gonna try to do a couple of sprints here. I'm really tired, but I gotta keep pushing, man. That's the thing. I want to get where even when I'm tired and I don't feel good like now, I want to keep pushing because that's what it's gonna take. I already know it's gonna take nonstop.
He's literally trying to run away from his own problems right now. not 100% sure it was about his foot, but he was pissing and moaning about going to the hospital for something. But what's up, Mimi? We're pretty much current, about a minute behind. I think we're safe. I don't think he's going to nuke one right now. Go. Fuck.
Man, give me a minute. I feel like I'm breathing pretty good, especially with what I'm going through. All right. Let's see here. Can't see nothing. I'll be back.
I'll be back. Place. I think he was talking about Austin being thrown out of a diner there. I don't think it was earlier today, but yeah, he's just fucking scattered brain and fucking manic. I still want to know what fucking triggered him right out of the gate today. Fucking, we will not know, but he's fucking literally running away from his own problems today. He's got the human zoomies.
Joey Sneed wakes up at noon again. Sunburn and thoughts and $1.10. Cold hopes hissing like it knows his name. Mom's backyard, pure walk of shame. Soap won't lather, dreams won't stick. Every plan feels counterfeit. He's shaking like a busted fan, trying to rinse off who he am. The water's freezing, brain's on fire. Every thought is a live wire. Can't slow down, can't clock in. Head's doing laps around his skin. I got the human zoomies running in my mind, spinning in circles, losing track of time. I'm pacing the yard like a dog on a chain, laughing too hard at the edge of insane. Yeah, the human zoomies, I'm fried and confused, going nowhere fast in my mom's old shoes. If I stop moving, I might fall apart, so I've written in place where the cracked up heart. Garden hose baptism, ice cold truth. Midlife crisis with no excuse. Neighbors watching through the fence, like, man, that guy's confidence is tense. He's there trying shame on a plastic chair, practicing speeches to nobody there. Every option's a dead end street, brain running suicides on repeat. Thoughts collide like shopping carts, left turn panic, right turn dark. Everyone is bites his tail, chasing himself, guaranteed to it just splits in two. Round and round the yard, the truth, I'm not lazy, I'm overcooked. I got the human zoomies sweating out, running my mouth just to drown it out. Cold water, hot mess, borrow space, chasing relief at a reckless pace. Yeah, the human zoomies laugh so I'll scream, doing donuts in a half-lit dream. If there's a way out, I'll trip on the start, till then I'll spin, body, brain, and heart. Hose clips off, the noise comes back, brain still sweating on a cracked up track. Joey Sneed breathes, counts to 10, starts pacing again, yeah, again.
Human Zoomies. I believe Frost was the inspiration for that one. Usually when I writing notes down, if I take keywords that any one of us around here say and I write down, if it becomes a song, I usually send them the track so they get first dibs and listening to it. So Human Zoomies, that's a wrap. He's fucking out of his blouse today. So we'll keep spit it out, Sheriff. Situation monitored. Anyway, that's all I got. Chat, appreciate you. Go and get it. I've drank a lot of fucking beer in my lifetime, that's for sure. Many times to an excess that I'm not too proud of the fucked up shitty situations that I've managed to fist fuck my way into. I've learned a lot along the way though. I'll share that knowledge with you if it can prevent a fucking drunken grease fire. If it doesn't, you are the fucking grease fire.